Maddy Myers is an outfielder for Lamar softball who had to overcome tough obstacles during her career as a Cardinal, starting as early as her freshman year. With very few spots remaining on the roster, the athlete knew one would be hers.
So my mindset growing up, I've always been a scrappy, gritty player. I've always, done whatever it takes to get a spot. So my mindset, whether it be one spot or 100 spots, I was going to take it.
Flash forward to the end of her junior year. Lamar softball brought in a new staff, and the walk-on was hoping that this was her chance at getting on scholarship. And soon enough, the call she had long waited for finally came.
In August, a couple weeks right before, she had told me that I was going to be on scholarship, and it was honestly one of the best feelings in the entire world, because everything you've worked for since you first started, for me it was 8 years old, everything I'd worked for up until this point, it was, I don't know, it's indescribable.
Juggling school and sports is challenging for student athletes, but Myers decided to add something else to that list, an internship with NASA.
She was in a hard place, and she thought she was going to have to choose, and no senior should be put in that predicament. I told her, I said, if we can make it work, we're going to make it work. So I asked her what she needed, and it was 2 days to go do her internship, and she had some flexibility in her schedule to make up that time. And I said, as long as you're willing to work a little harder to get all this in, then I'm okay with that.
Maddy soon found out that her internship was giving her the opportunity to continue into the spring, prime softball season. Knowing this, Myers decided to turn the extension down for the team that has been with her through it all.
She wanted to play no matter what the circumstances were. She wanted to be here for this team. She's been here for 4 years. She's worked really hard, and she's trying to win a championship while she's here, and I feel like that gives us an extra motivation as a team, knowing that she gave up her internship to be here.
My heart has always been with Lamar Cardinals. It's always been here at the university. Yes, the internship would have been a great opportunity for me to roll into the spring, but this is my last go-round. These girls here aren't just my teammates, they're my family. Everyone here is my family, and I couldn't leave them. I couldn't leave them.
The story of Maddy Myers' perseverance will continue to not only be an inspiration to her team, but for the athletes that come after and everyone who cheered her on along the way.
No doubt she's an inspiration to many. Not everybody can do what she did, but they can also look at her and say it is possible. If you put the time, effort, and energy in the right places, you can excel on the field, and you can excel in the classroom, and then you can be ready to excel in the real world. When we bring in recruits, we talk about Maddy Myers and what she's accomplished with her time here, and how she's utilized the resources that Lamar provided for her in athletics as well. So we use her as an inspiration, and these little girls can, she's not going to lie to you and say it was easy by any means. She's going to be real, because it was hard for her, but she came out on top, and that's the story that needs to be shared.
It doesn't all necessarily have to be softball, that you can be a well-rounded student athlete, keyword student. Unfortunately, once we leave this part in our lives, the athlete part won't be there, but the education we gain will be the greatest value we can take away.